Wake bait, y'all. Hey, lady. What you doing, girl? Well, we got some bait in here, and there hadn't been much bait until right up here, so we're gonna go ahead and start working down that shoreline now that we can see.
Yeah.
Probably we won't anchor. We'll just kind of move through. You see any bait moving, you know, cast to it. We got some bait right up here. We'll go get ahead of me just a little bit, and we'll start fishing and drift.
Okay, are we going to drift, or you want to anchor?
Yeah, we'll drift a little bit.
Okay.
And then once we drift a couple hundred yards, we'll come back and go a little further and do it again. We'll keep repeating that until I can see something for sure, like a blow up or something big happening. But I seen something that within this bait a while ago. There he is. Good one. Wake bait, y'all. You got a wake bait? Okay, that's what they're hitting. He's slot. Oh yeah. Let's see how good that single treble hook holds him. He's gonna pull me right to Mike. He pulling me right to you. I put my anchor down just now. They're a little bit more up that way.
Is that right?
Yeah, kind of between these two old duck blinds.
Yeah.
So get up there in between the two blinds and then drift across. When you start getting away from those blinds about this far, then go back up. This is my second one. He's a good one. I'm gonna, before you move though, if you want to keep him,
Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna put him in your cooler if I get him in. I should, hopefully. Shit, that's a nice fish. Uh-oh, get out of there. Golly. That's a good one. Upper slot. Yeah. And the single treble hook did it. Jeez, man. I think he's gonna make slot, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure he's all the way at the top. $27 and a quarter. I'm gonna put him in your cooler.
Got a knife to cut this fucker off here.
The string?
Yeah, right here. I got my glove. I got the fucking hook.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, trim that off, right?
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, go ahead and cut that son of a bitch.
There we go. You're actually good if you continue to drift out a couple hundred feet, work all that, and then come back up and do it again. You might need some help, I don't know. Looks like a good fish. Yeah. crooked lady. Did he get off?
Yeah.
Shit.
That's too short.
Yeah, I had a girlfriend told me that one time. I told her you're just gonna have to deal with it. That's all that'll fit in a kayak.
Yeah.
Any longer it gets in the way you pedaling and all that. Oh, there you go. Boy, we are freaking in them, dude. Oh, don't do it. Another good one. That's what I'm talking about. That little treble hook working good. You might do better if you drift it. You might do better if you drift.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then once you drift out past Jim about 100 feet,
Yeah.
come back and do it again.
All right. Yeah, baby.
You can put one more in there.
Okay.
I can give you a different one. You want a different one?
Yep. You think it's gonna help me?
Yeah, I think that one's running closer to the surface.
Okay.
And they're not really wanting to hit on the surface all the way.
All right.
So I'm gonna give you this one that I've caught all the fish on. And then I'll set me up one here in a minute. Guess I'll try this 6 cents. I don't know where the other ones are. Let's see. Let's try this one. It's got both treble hooks on it, but I don't have any more that are single hooks. If they're not hitting top water, and you have a weight bait that tries to run mostly on the surface, you're kind of defeating the purpose of the wake bait. The wake bait is, some of them do that, some of them run right on the surface, and if they're hitting the top water, at that point they'll hit it, but they will not hit a wake bait on the surface if they're not committing to a surface lure. So you want to get you some that run on the surface, you know, and some that'll dive just below the surface. Most of them dive below the surface, but not all of them. They dive down 6 or 8 inches on average. So at the end of a long cast, you keep the rod tip real high if you're in shallow. So keep the rod tip straight up. About halfway back, it's going to try to run on the surface. So that's when you drop the rod tip, when you start to see the wake of that lure right there. So then you drop it, drop the rod tip closer to the water. Depending on how shallow you are, this is about 12 inches or so. Just reel them in pretty fast and steady. Keep that rod tip steady. Let the lure do all the work. You don't have to pop it, you don't have to twitch it, you don't have to do nothing but reel it in fast, pretty fast. I'm reeling it about like that. This is a high-speed reel though. It's an 8-to-1. So if you got a 7-to-1, you might have to reel it just a little faster than that. That's usually how I catch them. Make sure that rod tip's vibrating real good. Jim and Mike, I'm watching them. They're reeling them in good, so they're not moving real hard. It's every so often just something looks different on the water, and I cast to it no matter what if I'm unsure. Oh, is that a trout? I'm gonna be easy with it. I don't know if it's a trout, good trout, or a red shaking his head like a trout. It's a red. Myself in a bind here. Got 3 devices in my hand: a paddle, a net, and a tangled up freaking rod. That's the thing about braid. Well, he hit the 6 cents. I figured it would. I don't know if he's gonna make it or not. Yeah, it's a keeper.
Holy cow!
Barely.
Hey, that's some bitch you eat.
Yeah. You want this one?
Yeah, give me that.
Okay, you can have this one.
The reason is I can't reach with that little bitty one right there.
Okay.
This is the one. This is the one here. That. There you go. Yeah, you see, I'd have got that fish with that net right there.
Okay.
But it's my fault. I should have looked. I never looked. And then I grabbed this thing. I never used one before. I couldn't get it off this rubber thing. I didn't realize you got to open it up.
Yeah, I like a pair of vice grips.
Yeah, okay.
Keep this.
My fault.
Can you close this compartment? There's a little latch right there. Try to keep it dry. I don't know if you have anything in there.
What's in there?
Well, nothing, but you can use it as a dry storage if it's latched.
Alright, I guess I'll go back up here.
Oh, let it go. Dang, he nailed it. Golly. Another tank. Heck yeah, man.
She's having a blast, man.
She's having a good time?
Yeah, this is what you made to be. They're fishing dogs actually. And they're curious about it.
Yeah.
You got any food in there?
No, I don't have no food.
You got any food in there? Thank you. Let's see where did I put it at? That little thing right here.
You can put it in that little side pouch. It should stay in there. It should stay in there.
That just put it hooked on. Yeah, man. I thought sure I had no bigger. Come on, Lou. I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna fish here a while, and I'm just gonna drift that way.
Yeah, let the wind push you. You should. I've seen some good movement between me and Mike. I'm gonna get a picture of the fish on the kayak.
Oh, you gonna take it?
You want to go down with it?
Yeah.
Good girl. Oh yeah. Come on, we don't need no more accidents today. you okay?
Oh yeah, well, I didn't want to get dirty, but I couldn't take it off. Give out a
Yeah.